I would love there to be a formal, something done with that, and I'd be happy to help, Chuck, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So if you called a meeting specific for that, rather than sit around and talk numbers that don't really matter.
Normally we don't do those. Normally we have like a general talk about issues. This came up because of the crime stats.
No, I understand.
But Bob is been waiting patiently. Thank you, Bob.
You know, what Gary Kuehl brought up, I've been getting complaints, it's the same thing, when people are out walking. Because I know, we used to, on officers that were just patrolling, not going somewhere, but patrolling, they would go ahead and usually either slow way down or stop, roll the window down, and talk to that particular pedestrian. And years ago, once in a while, the police would get leads on certain things that particular person didn't think was that important to call the police on a situation. But since the officer was right there, they had a very short conversation, that was brought up. And I was wondering, can we go back to do things like that before, where an officer is strictly patrolling, that every so often when they see a pedestrian walking, stop, roll the window down.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello.
Commissioner, I said earlier to the construction school, that's not what I see out there. You're getting complaints from people, so when they see it and you've got complaints, so I need to address it with the officers, and let's make sure we're doing that all the time. Everything you said, we do that, we do it all the time.
All right, thank you.
Jane and then Rosemary. And then
When you first worked at a crime watch, one of the things that I did were so well, and really gave us all the chance to meet, was the Chiefs Night Out. When you would have meetings scheduled.
yes, and that's another thing I'd like to do. Yes, Chiefs Night Out. Right. Rosemary, and then Margaret.
I
Sorry,
have yet to
Margaret.
have a patrol car come down 116th Street without stopping to talk to me. Or if I'm driving and I go
That's
slowly,
because you
I
see it in
go
the middle of the
slowly
street and
by
let
the
them pass.
patrol car. And that's my life. I roll my windows down and stop. And the officer, whoever it is in the patrol car, also lowers his window and says, "Hey, Rosemary, how you doing?" And that's wherever I am in the village at any time. And don't you go there.
Let her dye her hair red.
No, that's not the point. They do stop. They'll stop.
Janie, did you want to? Okay, we have our other manager candidate, Mark, back there wants to say something. Then, after that, we have two people who are running for representative. I'd like to give them an opportunity to say hello. And also, we have Julio, who has a company. And I'd like to let him say a few minutes. I'd like if you guys would indulge us.
Chuck talked about people who are wandering around soliciting in the park. When we started the meeting this morning, there was two people walking house to
Right.
house to
Well,
house.
let's-
We don't know if they're religious or not.
Well, all right.
They
We've
have
talked
an
about that
exemption
before.
if they're a religious group, but we don't know that.
Well,
That could be false.
okay. We've talked about that before, but let's let Mark ask his question. Go ahead, Mark.
More or less a comment. Thanks
Comment.
again for inviting me, Chuck. I appreciate
Yes.
it. I didn't plan to say anything, but I feel compelled after hearing some of the discussion, maybe just some free advice. You know, it's number one as far as I heard CPTED. CPTED, Crime Prevention Through Environmental Design, is a very good program. I've worked with it quite a bit. You have to have your police officers certified in it, but as in everything with life, there are trade-offs. Some of the components of CPTED might be things you don't like, because you have a beautiful village here, a lot of greenery, but some of the provisions of CPTED talk about removing that greenery in order to not make, make it easier for a criminal to commit an act.
Our whole
So you
village
have
is a
to look.
violation of septic.
You have to look at those kind of things. The other thing is, I'm going to mention a program. I'm sure the chief knows about this program, but as it relates to the waiving and those kinds of things, one program that you could implement is a stop. A lot of the police departments do is a stop, walk, and talk kind of thing, where the officer will park the car, walk down the street a ways, and talk to people, say hi, and it's almost like you're patrolling, but at the same time you're also doing a little bit of beat work, if you will. But that does give you the public relations assistance that might help folks feel it's a little better that your officers are getting out of their car and talking to people.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Who wants to go first?
Henry.
Mark, Henry? Go ahead, Henry.